What's going on, guys? Pompano season is hot, hot, hot. Today we're gonna show you guys some few simple tricks to catch pompano quickly. Let me start out by saying this. There is no really quick way to catch it. There are things that you can do to improve your chances, but if the fish aren't there, the fish aren't there. And if you pick the wrong spot, you pick the wrong spot, and there's nothing you can do about it. That being said, here are some tips that can help you. Number one, first off, you gotta check the water quality. When I say check the water quality, I'm talking about how clear is that water, how muddy is that water. Pompano don't want super clear water, but they also don't want super muddy water. They like clear water with a little bit of murkiness. If it's too muddy, pompano don't want to come in close because they're wary of predators like sharks, bluefish, things that they can't see in the muddiness. So they want semi-clear water so they can, they can stand a chance against the predator fish in there. You don't want to be fishing when it's too clear because your standard 25, 30 pound line is going to be seen by them. And it's going to be a lot harder to really trick them into eating because they'll see the line. Tip number two, you need to know where to cast. It's a really good spot to cast in these foamy spots, in between the big waves. People call it swash water. It's the foamy water. This is a great place to cast because this is where the waves break on the sand. All the sand fleas, all the clams, all the other crustaceans that live there are going to be hit with water constantly, and they're going to be floating around in that swash water. This is where you want to cast your line, and this is where you can identify these spots by looking at the white caps on the waves and looking at the foam in the water. So very important, know where to cast. Number three, using colorful beads like this. These beads here represent the eggs of a sand flea. Pompano love eating the eggs of sand fleas. Tip number four, use circle hooks. Circle hooks are designed to set the hook on the fish without you having to actually set it. So circle hooks are actually designed so that fish will set the hooks on themselves. So you can have multiple lines out, and when a fish hits your bait, it'll set the hook on itself. Number five, Sputnik weights. Use Sputnik weights because they will keep your line in one spot. With these wires here, it kind of holds down like an anchor on the bottom of the surf. So your line isn't moving all over the place, even if it's really crazy current. Double rainbow around the sun. Look. All right, I got some fresh crab here that I just cut up using the knuckles. I'm just gonna put it right through that joint. Should just come right out. There, just like that. That's perfect. Now I'm gonna put a piece of our squid here, just like that for some color, and that's perfect. Look at that presentation. Crab and squid together in harmony. Let me cast that. Oh, it's tiring. good to eat, Aaron. All right. Yeah. Hit our squid, hit our squid, hit our squid, and hit our squid. Good fighting. See, and the squid stays on. We can cast this right back out. Quick, there's probably a school out there.
Yeah. This is 12 and a half. 12 and a half. That's gonna be really yummy. You feel anything?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think it's a pompano.
Oh right, that's a nice one.
Look, on my squid. On a little piece of squid like that.
I told you it's a good ass spot right here because there's a nice run out.
Nice.
Yay!
All right. Circle hook. That's why we use circle hooks, so it can set itself. I thought it was looking weird.
No, I saw it. I was watching it.
On a little piece of... That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Look at that. Woo.
They're so strong.
Look at that. Yeah, they're a pretty strong fighting fish for sure. But really, they taste like the best tasting fish I've ever had. And that's why I'm cooking this guy up tonight.
I was watching that rod. I was watching the tip, and I just saw it like, it looked like it was starting to sway back and forth.
Yeah.
And then it went like tuk tuk tuk, and I was like, I know that's it. That is not normal.
One final thing. You could be doing all of these right and catch nothing because the fish are just not there. And there you have it. That's how you go out and catch a pompano. Pretty simple, but it could be very frustrating. So keep it together, guys. Get out there and keep trying. If you guys like this episode, please like and subscribe. We do an episode every week, and our goal here is to help as many fishermen get on fish as possible. If you guys need any more help, we've got a website, senkoskipper.com, where we offer lots of tutorials and ebooks on how to tie knots, how to do different kinds of fishing, how to use different kinds of lures, all sorts of stuff. So if you want to help support our channel, check out senkoskipper.com. If you want to try out our specialty baits, we've got salted squid bait right now in our store, and this bait has really been killing it all over the world. If you want to be part of the movement, try a bag of our salty squid, and tag us on Facebook and Instagram to share pictures with us. Thank you guys, see you next week.